I was able to take a confident man and make him question himself with how I subtly undermined him all the time. This, I will briefly explain something I wrote about realizing the power we have as women. I've been in a relationship with a man who has many good qualities, who is a very safe, loving person, who as a foundation has so much potential to be in relationship with. And even then, due to how I was raised and the energy I held of strong, independent woman who didn't need no man, I was able to strip away the confidence and make him into a smaller man than he was, that would just perpetuate a cycle of I need someone who's more, I need someone who can do this, I need someone who's confident, not realizing how my energy actually played a role in that dynamic to make him more of that instead of empower him to be more of who he can be in his potential. Now, this is not saying that women need to do that for men. However, it is saying that we play a role in the relationship dynamic that is out there nowadays. And there's this concept of turning men into frogs or turning men into princes. And I think women, we undermine the power that we have in these relationship dynamics when we get this awesome man and then all of a sudden he turns into not so awesome or not who we expected him to be. Maybe we play a role in that. That is what this is getting at. This is not saying that any of your experiences are invalid, because I get many experiences are true to what you have experienced in relationship with men. But maybe this is opening your eyes up into the power that you do have in the relationship that I have realized in mine, that if I continued and did not bring awareness to what role am I playing here, I would have continued to make a wonderful man smaller and smaller and smaller. When I believe, yes, it is our responsibility to make ourselves big, but when we are in a relationship dynamic, the person we are with impacts us more than anybody else. So if we want someone to uplift and love us and make us our higher selves, we need to also be willing to look at where we are doing that as well in others or not doing that with others. This is what this is speaking to. So take what you can. I don't want to over explain it, and I'm just going to go with the words that I've written as they have came up. I was able to take a confident man and make him question himself with how I subtly undermined him all the time. The jokes, the jabs, slowly making him question himself instead of empowering him. It diminishes instead of uplifts. I've seen women share online there's only one woman, or there's only women on this planet and their children. Then why are we at war with some of our children? Why are we petty and attack on men as a whole? If we were mothers to little boys, would we respond in this same way? Not seeing the role we have in relation to and just expecting them to be perfect men. And if they aren't, looking at them like they're a lost cause. Would we do that to our children? I don't think so. Now, we also aren't their mothers. We are not the mothers of the men we date. We are not their teachers. We are not their caregivers. But we do play a role in that dynamic that we want to have with them and how it operates. We are only one half of a system, equally as important as the other part. So, how are we choosing that system to be a part of, and what role are we playing within it? If it's not somewhat as loving, honest, and open as we expect and want the other person to be, then we need to get real with ourselves. We want equality, yet when in relationship, we let that go and we either pedestal ourselves or pedestal them. Either way, leading to a lack of truth in the matter and disharmony. So I ask, what role do you play? And maybe are you being responded to in the same way that you are also responding to? And I will leave it there.